Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we'll be reacting to another gameplay trailer. This one is The Little Devil Inside. It's called Despite It All, the gameplay trailer. I think what happened is this game was like slated to be created, then they developed it, kind of, and then they created a trailer for it, and then it kind of got shelved. And I guess this is the reboot of that. So I guess this is what's currently in the works and what we'll probably be releasing. So yeah, let's check it out. And this is their gameplay trailer. I like the art style. Kind of like steampunkish to a degree. Maybe it's just more a stylized train. It kind of feels stop motion-y. Or more claymation style, I guess. Claymation stop motion? I don't know, it's interesting. I'm not sure what this reminds me of. Maybe the old game Stacking, where you're like the Russian doll. You can stack between different characters. That was pretty good. Is that a head? No? Okay. I thought for some reason I thought that car was... Okay. I definitely like the stylized, how it kind of works. Look at all the things that are just kind of happening on screen at once. That's really nice from my game style standpoint. Okay. So your character can kind of walk. I guess this is a representation of your character walking to certain places on screen. Okay. Interesting. I really like the art style for this. We're definitely gonna have to do a let's play of this one. This one looks a lot of fun. I can't tell if this is more narrative though. It doesn't look combat-esque. Maybe. I mean, okay, you got guns and things, so I don't know. Okay, so there is definitely combat. Looks a little Dark Souls-y. I bet you it's going to be one of these games that has like timed events in it, and you can only do certain things at certain times, and there's only a certain amount of things you can do within the daytime. Like, it looks like a big, because this is a gameplay trailer, so this should be what the game looks like, more or less. Assuming you have a decent computer. But, yeah, I mean, it's a super highly stylized. It looks like there's a lot of cutscene time, like, esque type, I guess, play styles. Unfortunately, we really don't know how big the world is. Well, it definitely looks big from how the forest is done. And my guess is they're using potentially some maybe not Unreal Engine 5, but if they are, they're probably using I forgot what it's called. It's the way they make like forests that have extreme distances, basically not take up a ton of pixels in the game. I know Satisfactory implemented it because it was just causing their... trying to implement everything in the game at any one point, which is causing havoc across the world. Okay, so it looks like your clothes that you wear in this game are going to be highly, basically something required to blend into certain events and certain happenings. know. Combat looks a little clunky. It might be fine. It might just be just the way it kind of feels from. I haven't played it, so the problem is I just don't know how it feels. So hopefully they have that all fleshed out when it releases. Only complaint is the weather effects right now. A lot of games do put way too much focus on a lot of like hardcore rain weather effects, and it makes it somewhat unplayable. This could be fine if you can adjust a bit of the brightness and whatnot, but a lot of people are going to find this aspect, if this happens a lot, somewhat unplayable and kind of just more annoying versus fun. So is there like a lot of like research involved in this game? It kind of looks like you're researching things over time. I don't know if it's your character, if you have to complete stuff before or after the research is done. From a style standpoint, it looks fun though. So it doesn't look like this is necessarily a horror game entirely. This more looks like a kind of detective style game with combat. I wonder if you can kill that thing or you just have to run. Like, is it one of those monsters that when it catches up to you, just insta-kills you? Okay, so there's a bunch of different biomes, so that's cool. But yeah, I mean, if this game's huge, then this can be fantastic. A lot of fun content. Looks like Oregon Trail. Jeez, that looks terrifying. Get on its back, you can ride it. So upside is it looks like blocking is actually useful in this game. A lot of games blocking is just does not work at all. I guess the rain's not that bad with the lighting. I guess we'll have to wait. That's going to be determined for me. Because if the lighting isn't great with this, and this is just the one time it happens to be a bit lighter, then... Because the last time it looked pretty dark. But if it gets like really dark with rain, it's just going to be unplayable in a lot of ways. Especially if it's certain areas you just can't bypass and it has to be in rain. I thought this up here, this little thing in the left corner, meant what the weather was, but it looks like this has stamina or something else instead. Huh. Interesting way to end that. Yeah, there's not even like a, okay. I guess it just ends with a black screen for whatever reason. I figured it would, ended with the company that's making it. Yeah, it looks good. And I guess this is the, original trailer. Oh no, Little Devil Inside is back, but it's changed. I don't know. I I don't know if it's worth it yet. Of course, this is coming from the guy who watched Kingmakers, so and I was like, hey, I'm gonna pre-order that right away. I don't care how terrible it is. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's some interesting games coming out. It is okay, so it is going to be Unreal 5. So they probably do have the polygon thing that deals with the the expansive forests and whatnot that makes everything not just realistic, but it fixes a lot of the issues that a lot of computers and primarily PlayStation and Xbox had when it came to draw distances. So yeah, we'll check out some of these other games. I'll definitely maybe keep an eye on the Little Devil Inside. We'll see. It looks like an interesting game, but time will tell. I'll have to actually play that game. But yeah, I'll definitely probably check it out. All right, have a good day, everyone.